Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Pyle! Jacob, you're on.
Oh, thank you, Butch McCain. Appreciate that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Christmas special. My name is Jacob Pyle, and I'm glad you guys could join us. I'm expecting some guests for Christmas dinner tonight, and I'm kind of browsing through this photo album while I was waiting. This photo album is pretty special to me. It mostly includes pictures of me and some of my friends from years past. Do you ever like looking back at your favorite memories? Do you ever enjoy it when your parents would show family movies? I remember one year we were having Christmas over at my cousin's, and by chance happened to show a videotape of yours truly about, I'd say, a couple of months after I was born. Oh man, I'll tell you something. At the time I was pretty embarrassed. Not as much anymore. In fact, looking back on it now, I think I looked pretty cute back then. And that's what we're going to be doing tonight. The majority of our time together tonight will mostly consist of some of my favorite Christmas memories from past podcasts I hosted and produced. We're also going to be making new memories as well, because a little later on we will have a special guest appearance from Sarah Church. It's going to be a fun and exciting hour with memories, and I'm glad that you are here to join us as I guide you through Jacob Pyle's Look Back Through Christmases Past.
From our studios in Sharpsville, Indiana, it's Jacob Pyle's Look Back Through Christmases Past. Starring Jacob Pyle and his special guest, Sarah Church. Jacob Pyle's Look Back Through Christmases Past will begin after these messages.
Welcome back. My first ever Christmas special that I taped was in this building. As a matter of fact, to be more precise, it was taped in this particular room. Obviously, it's not being used for anything anymore, just mostly used as storage. But the first 3 years of my podcasting days took place in this room. The first Christmas special I did was shown back in Christmas of 2012. Trenton Byers and I co-hosted a Christmas talent show, but what was so amazing about it was that Trenton and I opened that show with a cover version of It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. And when Trenton sang, he literally blew me away with his remarkable voice. So, from December of 2012, here's Trenton and I to sing It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Trenton Byers.
It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all.
There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling
scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near.
It's the most wonderful time.
It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Now, if you think that's something, a couple of years earlier, Christmas of 2009 to be exact, a teacher asked if I could put together something that is to be shown at the Christmas show that our school was putting together. One of the things I did was I went around and I asked a couple of fellow classmates at the time, what do you want for Christmas this year? I've gotten my fair share of interesting answers, to good answers, to even funny answers. Keep in mind that this was taped back in 2009 and technology sure has changed a lot since then. So, back from 2009, here's a version of a lot younger me as I conducted this interview.
For the first interview, I have with me Cody Fox, and I'm going to ask him what he wants for Christmas. So, Cody Fox, tell him, what do you want for Christmas?
My 1996 Dodge truck.
A 1996 Dodge truck. That is awesome. That is the expensivest thing you could ever find. Okay. Thank you, Cody Fox. Okay, Carlene, what do you want for Christmas this year?
There's a few things that I want.
Just name like two or something like that.
I want a couple CDs and socks.
Couple CDs and socks, okay. But of course you have at least one, that is one of the most important things, the socks.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Carlene. Okay then, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Oh, what do I want for Christmas? I can't really say for sure, but you know, I guess the only thing I really do want for Christmas is for my family to be together.
Oh, well that's the important thing. Because of course, you don't have to wish for presents for Christmas. You can also wish for important things too. Thank you, Leland.
Alright, thanks bud.
Okay, Tommy, what would you like for Christmas this year? What do you want?
Oh man. I want a big cookie pie.
Ooh, a big cookie pie, man. Yeah. How big is it gonna be?
Like 12 feet.
Huge. You're gonna be eating a lot of that for sure if you get that for Christmas. Thank you.
Definitely, yeah.
What do you want for Christmas this year?
I want a digital camera.
Oh, that's so sweet. I like using digital cameras myself. Thank you, boys.
Well, you're welcome, Jacob.
Okay, Dustin, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Well, I really don't, it doesn't really matter to me. Anything is good as long as it comes from the hearts of the people that love you.
Well, as long as it comes from the heart, you don't, the gift doesn't have, you don't have to use money. As long as it comes from the heart and comes from the creating you do, that's the important thing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Brittany, what would you like for Christmas this year?
I think I want an iPod Touch.
An iPod Touch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you like listening to music a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Mercedes, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Gee, that's a good question. I probably want some art supplies, maybe. I'm really into art, so, you know, I could always use some more.
Well, Mr. Huntley will be proud of you for having that for Christmas.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Jacob.
Justin? Yes? What do you want for Christmas?
I would like a Dodge Ram truck.
A Dodge Ram truck. Woof. That is going to be something to drive once you get it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Jacob.
Okay, Grant.
What would you like for Christmas this year?
Well, I think I'd like a new pair of shoes, Jacob.
A new pair of shoes. What? Who's? How many shoes do you got?
About 4 or 5, probably.
4 or 5. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. A new pair of shoes. All right. Thank you, Grant.
That was great. Coming up after the break, I will have a very interesting interview with Santa Claus. Plus, a little later on, I'm going to be singing a song with our special guest, Sarah Church. We'll be right back with more of our Christmas special. Stick around. Welcome back. I want to share with you guys a funny story that happened back in 2015. I've been wanting for years to interview Santa Claus. My co-host at the time, Denny Altier, knew of a gentleman who goes around stores and special events dressed as Santa Claus. And either he reached out to Denny or the other way around. He said he was interested on the condition that we film it in a place where there's lots of kids, which obviously I was more than happy to abide that request. About a week or two before we were supposed to film his interview, we emailed him to see if he was still interested. No response, so we waited about a week to see if he was going to respond back. He never did, so we just assumed he was no longer interested. So, on a moment's notice, instead of having the actual Santa Claus here, because the kids was looking forward to an interview with Santa, and I wanted to go ahead and with the interview, actually, you know what? I think I'll let this clip explain itself from here. So, from 2015, here's my interview with the one and only Santa Claus.
I have a special guest with me this week, and this guy, he is the guy who makes Christmas possible. He delivers presents to all the good little girls and boys, and we think it's time that you get to know him. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Santa Claus! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to Pyle & Company, Santa. I always ask guests this, but tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, I'm Santa Claus. I deliver presents to all the good little girls and boys all over the world. Ho, ho, ho! Now, Santa, is this a busy season for you and your elves? Ho, ho, ho! Yes, it is, Jacob. Me and my elves work so hard to give the kids exactly what they want for Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! How many letters do you receive every year from girls and boys? Approximately a ton. Maybe even more than that. Ho, ho, ho! Alrighty, well listen, happy holidays to you and safe travels, and we'll all look forward to watching your adventures on Christmas Eve. Oh, by the way, before you go, any advice you want to give to the kids out there? Yep, gotta get back to the North Pole so me and my elves can get those presents ready to go. And my advice to you is, don't forget, I'm making my list and checking it twice, and I'm gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town December the 25th. Ho, 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 ho. Alrighty, safe travels back. Santa Claus, ladies and gentlemen. Away I go. Ho, 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 ho. Wow, that was amazing. We'll be right back with more Pyle & Company after this.
One of my favorite moments that I get to enjoy is when I get to sing Christmas-related duets with people. In this case, this goes back to 2013. A friend of mine by the name of Kelsey Gamble came on, and she and I did a beautiful version of Baby It's Cold Outside. I hope you like it. Here's Kelsey Gamble and I to sing Baby It's Cold Outside.
To go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
We're hoping that we drop
so very nice.
Oh, your hands are just like
My mother will start to worry.
what's your
Father will be pacing the floor. Really, I'd better scurry.
on while I pour.
The neighbors might
But it's
think
bad out there.
so what's in the train?
No, I have to be out there.
I wish I knew
Ride you like
how
starlight.
to break this spell.
I'll take your hand, your hair.
I wanna say no.
Mind if I slip?
At least I'm gonna say
What the sense in hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, don't hold out, but it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The world has
I love you that you dropped it.
been so nice and warm.
Look out the window at that
My
store.
sister will be suspicious.
Gosh.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon the
My maiden's men might be vicious. But maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a
I gotta get home.
baby freeze out there.
So lend me a
Such
coat.
breeze out there.
It's really been great.
I feel when you touch my hair.
But don't you see?
How can you do this sort of thing?
They're bound to be talking
Being in
tomorrow.
my life.
At least if we're acquainted.
If you got it all
I
right,
really can't stay.
get over that old doubt. Ooh, baby, it's cold outside.
Alright, still come after the break. Sarah Church is going to be joining us as she and I sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Plus, a little later on, Chris Henry is going to be joining us as he does a very special recitation for us. We'll be back with more of our Christmas special right after these messages. We are back. As I mentioned at the top of the show, in addition to showing these past clips, we will also be making new Christmas memories as well. This particular segment was taped back in 2019 that was originally supposed to have aired for an episode of my show, but due to complaints from viewers about it, about the show, not the episode in particular, we weren't able to show it until now. So here to help me sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas is my special guest, Sarah Church.
Hey Jacob, thanks for the introduction. Again, I'm Sarah, and I'm right here at Exotic Tales, so you might hear a bird help me sing. And for you, I'm going to sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, a cappella style, so I hope you enjoy. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
Having friends who are dear to us,
Gather near to us once more.
Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow.
Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a very Merry Christmas now. Have yourself a Merry Christmas now.
Thanks, and back to you, Jacob.
Thank you, Sarah. That was beautiful, and thank you for letting me sing with you. And the nice bird, by the way. I like that. We are going to re-show now a segment from the same Christmas special I put together back in 2009 called Jingle Bells. What we did with the segment was we had each teacher or student sing or speak a line from the song, and then we would put it together in a type of a montage, which you're about to see. So, from 2009, here's me and some special guests to do our rendition of Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey! Sean, just get everybody jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride
On a one-horse open sleigh.
Dashing through the snow.
La familia alegre está.
Over the hills we go.
Laughing all the way.
Haha. Bells on bobtails ring.
Making spirits bright.
What fun it is to ride and sing. A sleighing song tonight.
Go.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun it is to ride
On a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
What fun it is to ride
On a one-horse open
Coming up after the break, we are going to re-show a recitation that Chris Henry did for us back in 2012 entitled "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Plus, I will close the show out with 2 more songs. We'll be back for the conclusion of our special after this. Welcome back. I've often said when I produced these Christmas specials that no Christmas special would be complete without a recitation of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." That poem was a special poem. Every Christmas season, every child, grandchild, great-grandchild, and so on and so forth got to listen to this wonderful poem. There are so many beautiful recitations of the poem, but one of the best was done by a gentleman by the name of Chris Henry. He came on our first Christmas special back in 2012 and did that for us. So we're going to be reliving that moment again. Here from 2012 to introduce the poem and recite "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" is Chris Henry.
Thank you, Jacob. Jacob's asked could I read this poem. The poem I'm about to recite to all of you is a special poem. It was written in 1823 by a man named Clement C. Moore. And it's still really a popular poem that is read by everyone during the Christmas season. Of course, it's called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, well, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the windows I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash, and the moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called in my name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And in the twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. And the stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face with a round little belly that shook when he laughed, ho, 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 like a bowl full of jelly. He was plubby and chump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of an eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang, laying a finger aside of his nose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle, that I heard him exclaim as they flew out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Merry Christmas, everybody, and let's hope that all year long we remember the true meaning of Christmas and live it in our hearts and lives every day. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Chris. That was beautiful. Before I do these last 2 songs, as some of you may have heard, we have one more special that we're going to be putting together coming up in February called Jacob Pyle's 10-year anniversary in podcasting. And after that, due to lack of interest, I have decided that I'm going to hang up my gloves as a podcaster. You will continue to see me in cover songs and other random YouTube videos I post. I truly would like to thank each and every one of you for making these 9 years and 3 months possible. The 10-year anniversary podcasting special will air the night of Valentine's Day, February the 14th, again here on both Facebook and YouTube. Now, I promised I would close with 2 more songs tonight, and I am. I auditioned for the Lighting of the Circle of Lights in Indianapolis recently with this song. Unfortunately, I didn't get picked to participate, but that does not stop me from producing my own special and performing the song. The judges may not have thought that the song was good enough, but to me, I thought I did an amazing job. The song is called Marshmallow World, and I hope you like it. It's a marshmallow world in the winter, when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's a time for play, it's a whipped cream day. I wait for it the whole year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees. And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. Oh, the world is your snowball. See how it grows. That's how it goes. Whenever it snows, the world is your snowball just for a song. Get out and roll it along. It's a yummy, yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite gal. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? And winter is a marshmallow world. It's a marshmallow world in the winter, when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's a time for play. It's a whipped cream day. I wait for it the whole year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees. And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. Oh, the world is your snowball. See how it grows. That's how it goes. Whenever it snows, the world is a snowball just for a song. Get out and roll it along. It's a yummy, yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite gal. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? In winter, it's a marshmallow world. Before I do my last song, I want to take a moment to thank Sarah Church again for doing that song for us, as well as all the people that made these 9+ years possible, as well as all of you. As we close this evening, take a moment and reflect on what the true meaning of Christmas is all about. This final song that I'm going to close with is one of my popular Christmas covers. I performed this song at my prior workplace one time, and it had everybody, after I got done singing it, it had everybody on their feet, clapping, cheering, the whole 9 yards. The song is called The Christmas Song, and I hope you enjoy it. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if a reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Hey, Mr. O'Neill. Well, hey, Jacob, how you doing? Made it. Of course I made it. I don't want to miss out on the Christmas feast. All right, well, I gotta go get it out of the oven, okay? Oh, okay. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays.
From all of us to you, we wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a happy 2021 holiday season. This is Butch McCain speaking.